Okay, I have the fuel tank installed in the vehicle. I have the fuel filler neck hoses, both of those on. I have the supply, return, and vent lines that go up to the front of the car. Those are in. The electric connector to the fuel pump and sending unit, that's plugged in. I didn't tighten everything down yet because I first want to see if it leaks. If it does, then unfortunately I have to pretty much start over, remove the tank, fix the problem. I really hope it doesn't leak. I put about a gallon of gasoline into the tank, so hopefully that's enough to submerge the pickup screen. And the first thing I'm going to do here is turn the key on and listen for the fuel pump, make sure that that's running. And it ran, so that's a good start. Looks like the fuel gauge is creeping down toward empty. Hopefully that's working, I don't know. I don't have enough fuel in the tank to really know yet. But I'll cycle the key a couple more times here. I could clearly hear the gasoline that time when I cycled the key, so I know that it's submerged. I'm just going to do this a few more times until the fuel pressure is up before I try starting the car. I'm going to get out here a minute, make sure that it's not dumping fuel onto the garage floor or something. Well, everything looks good so far. Let's see if it runs. I'm just going to let it run here for 20 seconds or so, and there's a rattling noise. I don't have the exhaust shield on yet, and that should be long enough. I'll go out there and check for leaks. If there's no leaks, then all I have to do is, well, put the shield on, cinch up the support straps for the fuel tank. There's a couple other little brackets for brake hoses and such. I'll put those back on. But I think it's fixed. Well, I can now say with confidence that the car is fixed. I thought it'd be more interesting this way than just a shot of me talking, so I'm taking the car for a drive while I do this. I've been driving it for a few days now, and there's no more mystery gasoline smell in my garage, so the whole reason that I started this project in the first place is to be fixed. And filled the tank with gasoline, and the gauge does in fact work. It behaves a little bit differently now than it did with the original equipment sending unit, which isn't really too much of a surprise. But it does go up and down. It tells me when the tank's about empty and when it's about full, so that's what really matters. There's no unusual vibrations, clunks, or anything that I've noticed, so I didn't forget a bolt or something, apparently. I just have the camera sitting on the dash here, so I hope it's steady enough for this and it doesn't give anybody motion sickness or anything. There's too many corners here coming up, but if it falls on the floor, I guess I just have to start over. Anyway, if you've already watched the full video, it's most likely painfully obvious, but I don't have experience with photography or with cameras. And in fact, the camera that I'm using is somewhat subpar equipment. But that's good because it was frequently in harm's way in the garage. And if it got broken, you didn't have to worry too much about it. Also, I'm not a professional mechanic. I want to make that clear. I'm just some guy with an old car who decided pretty much on a whim to record himself fixing it. I actually have a job doing something entirely unrelated to this sort of thing. On my way there now, actually. And I realized that not everything I did was either the safest or most efficient way of doing it. It's just how I did it. In particular, a couple things that I could note are the jack stands. I would not recommend anybody support their vehicle that way. Got a glimpse of how I was using those. I just had them underneath the lower control arms of the rear suspension, right where the coil spring went into them. That was the only way that I had to get the car up high. You really should put the stands, I wish they fixed this road here. You really should put the stands underneath a solid portion of the frame, or in this case, the unibody of the vehicle, instead of on a sprung portion of the suspension. That's how stands are meant to be used. But it didn't fall down on me, so I guess it's all good. Also, it looked in video when I watched it, when I was editing it, that it appeared that the fuel lines were only held on by plastic ties. The ties are pretty much there just for keep the vibration down, keep them tight underneath the vehicle. If they were gone, the fuel lines would still be supported pretty well. And I assure you that they're out of the way of road impacts such as, I don't know, it's fall now, so 40 deep snow or reversing snowplow ridges. For those of you who don't live somewhere where it gets miserable during the winter, they're safe from other undercarriage scrapes that you might encounter in regular driving. Also, in a couple of shots, the rust looked really bad underneath the car, but those are actually the absolute worst places on the body. And, most of it isn't too bad. Keep in mind that this vehicle spent most of its 20-year life as a daily driver in a Midwest town where they put so much salt on the road that it literally turns the roads white at times. And you get salt wisps drifting down the road. It's a pretty brutal environment, considering it's held up pretty well. It has the original exhaust, original muffler, just some body rust that's just now starting to get bad enough that it's eating into the structure a little bit. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. For those of you who are interested, a little bit of technical information, this is a GM H body, produced under many different brands over the years. Mobile, Pontiac, Buick, Chevy probably had a few in there, what they were at the moment. From 1986 to 2011. The last one built was actually the 2011 Lucerne. Draw underneath that vehicle, it'll look pretty similar to this one. While sheet metal and technical upgrades come every few years, actual body designs last a long time. It's all about marketing, really. According to Wikipedia, I just looked this up recently, GM spent $3 billion, billion with a B, that is, on developing this unibody design, so they really need to get their money out of it. But any of these GM vehicles will look pretty much the same. Although this particular fuel system was only in use from 1989 to 1991. Seems to be the case from looking at parts online. So that's a lot more limited. Anyway, this is a fun project for me, and you made it all the way through to the end of this video, or even if you didn't really. Thanks for watching.